Hello, friends. Welcome back to Tropeacetic, the 4th episode of Dragon Quest IV, Chapters of the Chosen. We are in Chosen Chapter 2 with Alena. You may notice something if you look at the map on the right. I explored quite a bit. Here's what I was doing as I was trying to grind for the weapon upgrades from here in Tobarov, or Tabarov, whichever one it is. I don't remember. We could walk into it and see. Oh, right. It doesn't have a little title come up. And I said, this is annoying every time I go to a location to think to myself, do I end an episode here or do I do a little cut in kind of like 2 parts of an episode, like I did with the previous episode? So I thought, you know what? I'm familiar with this game. I shouldn't have some of these questions. So what I did was I went walking everywhere except for to the gate that takes us to the area of Endor. And I leveled up quite a bit. I'm 15 now. And wrong button. And I purchased the equipment available at the bazaar. The chain sickle, the chain mail, the holy lance, stuff like that, the poison moth knife. So when I finally get to Endor, I shouldn't have to worry about grinding at all. So it looks like this chapter is going to be 3 parts, but I'm going to tell you guys, in my head, I'm not sure how I want to do this next split. We've got Frenor, I think, is the next town, or that was the original name. Some of the names have changed. Which leads us to a cave of some sort, and then back again. Do I want to do that and the bazaar together, or the bazaar and Endor together, or do I actually want to break all of that up? It's really hard to say. So you're going to find out with me. I will say I'm loving, like, bullfinches. It just sounds like if there was just one, it sounds like you're swearing, bullfinch! So, I don't know, that delights me. Oh, there, magic-wise, he's got Crackle. Crackle is cracking good. Let me tell you, I like that spell, but I'm not going to use it at the moment. So yeah, weird way of approaching this. I don't quite know how I'm going to do it. You'll notice that unlike the normal situation when I'm playing a new RPG for the first time, and I kind of have a slow start to the trope points, this one's starting faster because I know a fair amount of it already. So that's different too. What else is there to say? Oh, I know I came across something that I said, oh, that's nice, I like that. I'm drawing a blank. It has been at least 24 hours, and you know my brain don't work so good. So, whatever it was, it was. And that's going to do what it do. So, let's... Hi to Loon's home world, or city world. Alright, we saw the guy walking off. Let's talk to some people. On Her Highness? You keep your hands to yourself. Foo. I don't know if I'm reading the first part correct. Is that aye? Is that what that's supposed to be? I don't even know. Oh, that's a cat. Is that a cat? That's a cat. Okay. I'm going to start using Yoi. Yeah, I will as soon as I pilfer things. Like, look, I have a set of plain clothes. I'm so much... That is a weird thing that they started doing with these later DQs, is the number of trash items... The number of items you can find massively increased, along with the higher percentage of the trash ability of those items, the trash rating, if you will. Right, I forgot it's up here. Ooh, wait, how do I... Oh, okay. As you can see, I'm trying to refuse to spin the camera as much as possible, because it just bothers me. Oh, wait, he said Vrenor with a V. Right, it needs to be nighttime. I'm like, what am I forgetting here? Yeah, I think I'm leaning towards combining this with the Bazaar and then ending with Endor. That's what I'm leaning towards now. So when it's different, you guys can be like, God, Brian, stop. Blah, 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 blah. The arrangement of the music is still just so interesting to me. What do you mean they said I'm level 15? Oh, good. The one that's asleep attacked first. I don't recall in my head, and I'm trying to think about it now. I'm pretty sure in DQ8, if they are asleep, you can tell by looking at them. I don't know about 7, though. Although, you know, I keep referencing about what do I know and not know about 7. I guess it doesn't matter anymore, because I'm recording this fairly well after the remaster. I absolutely plan on getting it. I've heard nothing but good things. I never beat 7. I went in with the intention to do so during the pandemic, actually, because I just knew it was such a long game, and even with my best effort, I just couldn't. I hear that the remaster has truncated it a bit, but truncated doesn't necessarily mean short. It just means shorter than it was before. So it sounds like it's still going to be a long one. Although, I mean, having re-released all 4 of the NES ones, and now 7, which appear to have gotten a lot of attention, what's the deal with 5 and 6? Are we going to ever see those? I would like to, like, they're on this list. It would be the next DQ to come up. And I guess I'll have to play a fan translation, which, you know, hey, fan translations, so much work goes into that. But my whole thing is, give us a full release, you know? What, I don't know what about it they just don't want to release. I didn't understand it about Final Fantasy either, but they did eventually release those. And I think one of the DQs has, like, you get married and your son becomes the hero after your, like, retired hero. I don't actually know what the story is, so... Did I screw something up here? What am I forgetting? Oh, yeah, I did screw something up. Okay, I bet you I can do it, talk to them, talk to the kid, leave, and come back in. Yeah, his dog's back. I always forget about this. Listen how it writes. How is it that I've played this game so often? Because I think I got that backwards when the PPM played this part too, where I keep thinking they're gonna be out by the cemetery, and tell me then, like, you gotta bring this thing. And it's never been the case. Why is that so incorrect in my head? Stuff like that drives me crazy. When I should know, and yet somehow I don't know. And you want to do it because a lot of this stuff has switches, you know. What is happening is going to be based on what has been done. There's a flag that gets triggered. You know, they mention one of the treasures of Vrenor is this transmutation thing, which, for those of you who've played this game before, you know, is actually really important. Without this thing, the game doesn't have to happen. But what are these other treasures? Are they the things I'm pilfering right now? Because a chimera wing, a seed of agility, not impressed. Not sure I would treat them on the same plane of existence, if you will, as this other thing. Look how good Crackle hits. It's got that snap and that pop. Yeah, oh, it's that treasure of Vrenor, 360 gold pieces. Curious, do they do this in here? Or is that later? Aha, they do it here. Oh no, my hero's frizzy. I don't want to keep wasting MP. The map is showing something over yonder that I don't remember being over here. Yeah, despite knowing the dungeons, I'm trying to go with the maps just because, again, I say it over and over, Tropeacetic trying to do... Oh, really? They just included the boulder? The boulder. There's only one boulder that matters in DQ4, and that's next chapter, Guide Makers. Oh, right. He paralyzes with that knife. I forgot. That was a surprising trope that does not happen here. I feel like it was true of the original, too, but status-affecting spells are worth doing. They happen to you all the time, sure, but you can do it to them too. It's kind of a nice thing. Man, Carol, even with this Holy Lance, not hitting as hard as I'd like him to. I don't expect him to really hit as hard as Alena. I mean, look at that. +6 strength and agility and 1 level up. If I remember correctly, there was some sort of like percentage that one of the DQs relied on for how did your stats improve. It might have been 3, at least in its original form. And as a result of that, you could end up with some really funky things. I want to say it was 3 because of the goof off. The Phial of Magic Water. One of the weirdest things that is in short supply is MP refreshment. I guess is what I'll say. Oh. Oh, are these a little more, are these coded a little more clearly with elementals? There's another DQ that we didn't get. I think that people have been wanting. It must be the one of the online ones that people are just like, give it to us. Give us access to this. I've tried multiple MMORPGs over the years, I guess. And the only one that I ever could stick with was World of Warcraft. Like, there's so many things that they just got right, even when there's plenty to complain about them having it wrong, you know? All right, we have magic to get us out of here and save even further time. But I do know I've got 2 level ups coming up, which would be nice too. I still never know how to treat these things. Like, how fast is too fast, how slow is too slow. Usually the too slow of a gameplay is going to be a, hey, not my fault, guys. I can't do anything else with this. I don't have access to the right cheats to save me time or whatever. Which we've run into. Then some games it doesn't even matter. Like the Penny Arcade RPG. Didn't need any cheats for that. Which is good because I don't know that there are any. There they are. I said way earlier in this episode, and the is because of this right here. I'm paying attention to the accent. The reason why I thought it was so important to pay attention to the accent is I am curious where those thieves are from. My understanding of the story is that the thieves were hired by agents of sorrow, and then those agents or not the agents, but then the thieves themselves end up running into a bad time. So I was kind of expecting those thieves to have an identifiable, whoops, I already talked to him. An identifiable accent to be like, oh, these thieves are specifically from da-da-da. But I couldn't really. It definitely felt like it was slightly different, but only slightly. Not a whole heck of a lot to go along with that. So yeah, I didn't have to worry about him being open because I already dealt with it. Oh, I didn't really look in here, did I? Yeah, so basically I had everything I needed here. If memory serves, he comes running in. Yeah. And he blocks the doorway, which there's something you could... Oh, it's his field was actually flashing. That didn't happen in the original version. So yeah, this is 20 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and just get the next part out of the way. Oh, you don't have to wait. I was wrong. There's a little box in the Brady Games guide saying that you don't have to wait. We have to wait till night, though, and I don't have the spell for that. So I guess what we can do is walk in the direction of the bazaar. I can actually just kind of fly over there, though. But I'd rather get that out of the way so I don't have to think about it later. I really did think it was Chapter 5 that you got that. And I thought that about the tiny metal too, but we came across one of those here, so... I don't know. I'm thinking. And I don't do that very well. From Komodo to Commode. Yeah, see, like that didn't really burn a lot of daylight. And you can't Fallout sleep it where you're like, I'm going to wake up at this time. Which was kind of a nice feature, even though I usually felt like it was kind of unnecessary for how I played Fallout. Here's some of the monsters that I fought behind your backs, unbeknownst to you. Well, it was behind your back, but it was completely knownst, not unbeknownst. Wow. Somebody's lugging around these lugworms. I am definitely enjoying my time revisiting this series, seeing some of the changes that I don't even want to call them changes, just the adjustments they made. While absolutely keeping true to, so far, keeping true to what the game is. Guys, do better. No new spell, though. Interesting. Okay, that should be dark enough. So we zoom, zoom, zoom. Make it say Wayo to Vernor. Oh, that part is the strangest part. Like, it was just binary on the NES. It was not binary as far as the light was concerned on the world map, but the status in town was binary. It's night or it's day. That's it. Now they've got this kind of dusk and dawnishness to it. There we go. All right, that's what I needed to see is the dark blue. Oh, hey, a priest. Oh, this is mine. What luck. No. Carol is not going to be the one holding on to that. Because I don't remember what that guy is up to for a while in Chapter 5. I have this vague recollection that you don't get these people... I might want to hang on to that. Yeah, I think I will. I have this vague recollection that you don't get these three together at the same time. I feel like Alena you get in that slidey dungeon. Do you guys even know what the hell I'm talking about? I know what I'm talking about. I know I'm right. I don't know that I'm even right. There is a slidey dungeon. I'm right about that. Get out of the way, cat. Hey, guy, weren't you supposed to get my attention? Weird that it doesn't just be like, hey, yo, dude. Instead, they're like, oh, good. I'm looking for you and you found me. Like, what kind of lives do these guys have that the inn is their home? Because a bazaar makes you think that this is just a temporary thing, but you know it's not. You know it's always going on. It's kind of like I've got a furniture store by me that I noticed it's got the going out of business closing sale, and on it, the sign that says this is the final week. And I just thought to myself, I thought you guys were supposed to close 2 years ago. Like, that's when the going out of business sale started. And so I made a note to myself to confirm a week from now what's up. Are they there or no? I'm guessing they're going to be there. Oops. Oh, you see what I'm doing, guys? I don't have to open up the item menu and select key or door or anything like that. Oh, beautiful. No interesting books for this hermit. Press X to doubt. Oh, what luck. More crap that Alena has to hold. So they do have a limited inventory. It's just that you now have the bag option. Obviously, it's just a jar of honey. That's why my voice is the most beautifulest of the land. I eat honey all the time. I can't remember if you normally have that spell by this point, or if you're Chimera winging it all the time. Hey, somebody from Berlin, apparently. You can talk about something different when I'm not behind your desk. Yeah, see, they say that, but I don't know. Oh, whoops. It's the... Yeah, give me your stupid gum. Oh, you have a seed of strength? Yeah, it's horse manure this time? Okay. Yeah, Carol can hold the horse manure. Does it have... I'm pretty sure that does have a battle effect. If you hit a monster with it. Is this bazaar taking place in the confines of Alena's people? Teleportal? Whoa, what is that accent? Is it going to be southern for Endor? Oh my god, there's so many seeds. I'm going to have to give some of these to the other guys. Damn. Why are they southern? All right, I'm going to have to clear some of her stuff up. So I just feel like you get Bray before anybody else. I don't know why that's my recollection. Or not before anybody else, but any of these three. It's such a vague recollection. But at least I'm putting it out there. You guys will tell when the time comes. You'll be like, you moron. It's not at all what you thought it was. I should save. It's been a bit. I almost loaded instead of saving. I would have cried. All right. Let's get the map here just so we know what we're doing. Oh. This is set up a little funky. So I think this is a dead end. Oh, it's not. I didn't look and see the stairs. Thought one of these was kind of like, oh, hi sir, what are you doing? Sounds gross, guy. This should just be the other side. Yeah. Let's go here first because it's not behind a locked door. Right, there's an inn down here. Okay. The old early dungeon inns that you start wishing for in later ones. I think this was the part of the map that I was like, oh, it's wrong when I was with the PPM. We want those stairs down there first, I think. This map's not so good. Let's see, this is a DS game, so at this point, Brady Games was probably not having the budget and attention paid to it thanks to the internet for sure. Like everybody had it. Oh no. Yeah. They got me. Ba-bum, 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 ba-bum. What luck? More dirt. That is a lot of gold. Oh, what am I doing? I was just looking at that part. How sweet. A razor blade. It got erased itself. So when I say this map isn't so great, it's because that stairway didn't actually point to where you go. Even though it's got a pointer for where you fall when you drop in the gap. Mistakes. They're just mistakes. Oh, what luck. Crap. Flying Doctor. Why is it called that? I don't know what to make of that name. Oh, a group of flying doctors is a house call. careful here. I'm using a stick. I just have a vague memory of them doing some nonsense. Oh, they're dodgy. What? How was that not enough? Jeez. God. It's one of the reasons why she's always in my final party. I choose her over Ragnar. Okay. Yeah, straightforward. I was so confused. I thought she said oopsie because she dropped it, but she dropped it well after saying oopsie. I didn't realize oopsie was the other elf's name. I thought it was going to be another flower name. You had Daisy and then Petunia, but they were like, oopsie. What luck. What luck. I do want to walk out of here, not to waste time, but because we might go up a level, or nothing will attack me the entire time. Forget it. Dude, I unlocked the door. I just walked out of the door. Nothing fought me. I should have just left straight away. Of course that would happen, right? Like, who's really surprised? Just let me walk. I walk faster. Don't do it for me. Oh, wait a second. Shouldn't I have... Ooh, slow down over here. Oh, okay. That's for a different key. Boy, that spot, this does not like that spot. Oh, this time I have to do it myself? I'm an American. I shouldn't have to do things myself. Weighty gratitude. I guess I've never really thought about this before, but what is the deal with that? Why is he able to have this vision? Because it doesn't seem to relate specifically to anything that Alena can do. She just does it, though. And you know what? That does it for this episode. Damn, I'm so good. That was such a great segue. I could only ruin it by saying how good it was. See you guys on the next one.
Let's Player needs food badly.